Okay, it is that time of year where you can get some unbelievable golf deals if you shop at the right place. And I've been shopping online and found myself a deal which I think could be too good to be true. Let's take a look. You see, I've never really been a huge fan of Black Friday sales. I kind of believe that if your product's worth something, it's worth something all year round. So why would you let it go cheap for one day a year? Yes, I get the kind of marketing behind it, but I've been shopping and found something which I think for a lot of golfers could save you a fortune and could be the key. No, it's not a knife that I've bought, to get a good driver for quite a budget price. Now, we all know that generally this brand is well known for making potentially expensive golf clubs, at the moment fairly forgiving golf clubs, and also fairly budget golf clubs. This isn't a budget golf club, but I got it on a budget online. This is the PXG 0311 driver, and as you can see on screen now, this was advertised at £199 as opposed to £599. So we're going to test it today, see just how it performs. I've got it in the perfect specs for me. In fact, take a look at this. I've got it in a 9-degree head. To me, that looks absolutely gorgeous. And I have it in a Diamana 60-gram stiff shaft. Guys, I'm going to give this driver away to one of you. All you have to do, be a subscriber to the channel, throw a like on this video, comment below, however you do it, PXG, and let's take a look and see just if this is potentially the best Black Friday bargain you will ever see. And so let's be totally honest and frank here. One thing that PXG haven't done is they haven't taken away from that PXG feeling, that unboxing feeling, that feeling of having your driver delivered in the big black box with all the little stickers and everything else, because to me that is part of what PXG do. It's part of what PXG do incredibly well. And if they started taking away from that, so you didn't get the kind of plush premium head cover, you didn't get the lovely black box experience, you didn't get everything else, it wouldn't be worth it. It would cheapen the experience. Not that everyone needs that or wants that, but I think it's great that they still do that. Okay, time to get out on the golf course. And guys, I think this is that good a deal. I didn't want to just test this by myself. Gaz, how are you?
I can't wait for this test. I'm good, thanks.
Right, grab that out of the bag, Gaz, and let's have a look, because you love a deal just like I do. Black Friday, they should be $599. Check that out on top, gorgeous. Have you seen this deal? Because it was on Instagram. It was a sponsored ad on Instagram.
I haven't actually. I'm not going to lie. I've not seen this one.
How much do you think I paid for this PXG Gen 5 0311?
What do they retail about?
$599 it said.
$599.
I'll have it on screen now, just at the side of Gaz there.
Wow. I mean, a half price deal, $298.
I'll tell you a little bit later on in the video. Guys, we're going to play a couple of holes here at Woolly Park Golf Club. We're going to test it, hit a couple of shots off each tee, see just how good it is. Is it the best deal in golf? Potentially. I know it's still, I'll tell you guys, it was $199.
No way.
$199. I know £199, £200 isn't exactly for nothing.
Is any of these left?
There might be. You have to go and have a look, because they do sometimes sell out, don't they, those? Right. So to make this a bit more interesting, we're going to play a worst ball off the tee and match play from there, just for a handful of holes, to see just how good this driver or how bad this driver can perform, because you're only as bad as your worst drive. I think this could, like I said, be the best golf deal potentially of the year. Guys, I'll let you tee off first. We're going to go down the second hole just over the corner. Let's see who can hit the best drive, and is this driver worth $199? It has to be. It has to be. What are your thoughts looking down at it?
I think if anyone buys this, I think when they unbox it, they'll be absolutely over the moon. I mean,
yeah.
$199.
Well, that's one of the big things I was going to say, because you still get the box, you still get the key, you get all the kind of, you know, the actual experience of buying a PXG club. They don't take that away, which I think is really good as well.
I've just had a little look online and looking at shaft selections and stuff like that. I mean, you've got choice as well.
Yeah. Strike a little bit high and right.
Got a line.
Right, get past that, he says. And it's interesting, because I did buy the budget PXG drivers before. This isn't necessarily the budget driver, but at a budget price. So, I'm going to take on a bit more of the Tiger line than Gaz did. Looks great down at the ball. Take a bit of that into the wind off the left. So both balls moving to the right a little bit. Felt really, really nice. Felt really solid. Wasn't my best golf swing. See if we can draw one into that wind a little bit. There we go. There's your tiger line, Gaz.
Sharp.
Oh, go on, send one more. See, the first one I hit there was really, really towy, whereas the second one was a bit more central. Second one obviously felt and sounded better.
I think what you're probably going to guarantee with PXG as well is quality, isn't it?
Yeah.
And buying a product with, you know, that you can guarantee longevity. Because there's not much you can get for 199 in drivers these days.
There isn't, and one of the big tests that I quite would be interested to do is maybe buy a second-hand driver for £200 and see if that performs better than this brand new £200 PXG special offer. That's a very much tiger line.
Not quite got the angle of this one yet.
Remember guys, I'm giving this very driver away, so if you want to win it, make sure you do hit that subscribe button below, throw a like on this video and comment below PXG. I will make that draw in the coming weeks, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel to see just who wins. My first drive just shy of the bunker, not a bad drive into the wind from wintry conditions. Is that my worst one? Or is that, I think that one might be blocked out. It's a lot further, it was much more of a tiger line, so I will go with that. Both of us favouring the left side with the worst ball. So we'll go with this as my worst one. It's blocked out a bit. Gaz has found it over there. I'll go first. Try and put some pressure on. We've only got about 120 in. Go with a little wedge, I think. Try and use that slope nicely. We're in the rough, so we can call this the worst one. Be good. Be the number. It's all over it. Oh, he's not going to be happy with me. Feel for Gaz, because it's always him that gets the brunt of it. Always. How are you doing in there, mate?
Trying to navigate a bit. I don't think it's going to have legs.
Actually. Be good. Yeah, not bad. A little bit short. Was bang on line. I'd just like to say, I don't think that's down to the driver. The driver of the driver, maybe.
I think it's like anything, you've got to get used to new clubs, haven't you?
That's a lovely shot. Go on. Oh, it just quickly for you. Good effort. Big putt.
Right, this is a big putt.
Big putt. Bragging rights. We haven't had a match for a while.
We haven't.
Especially with a new club in the bag, in the mix.
No. He's
So,
got a 2 for it.
pick it up. Do we just roll it down, guys? We don't need to attack it. I think we might save them.
Oh, you've got to have a go for birdie. Come on. Oh, he saved it. He saved it.
It's just a nice, honest 4. Hard working 4, that one, and that's 1 up. Right, this is where it gets interesting. You can see Gaz has got a bag of drivers today. We're going to do a couple of videos with Gary today, but this is the main focus. If I told you at the moment you could hit any of the other ones apart from that, would you go for it, or would you go for the budget special? It's not even budget, just a good deal.
No, I'm looking forward to hitting this, to
Yeah?
be honest. Yeah.
We're good luck because you hit it twice, and we've got to carry out of bounds if you want to get on the green.
These are 2 big shots,
These are
aren't
2
they?
huge shots.
They're gonna be
The
2
last
good
thing Gaz
shots.
wants to do is lose every hole on my channel because he knows he's not going to hear the end of it, and you guys are not going to let him hear the end of it either.
Who's taking honour?
That'd be me, won't it?
Yeah.
Might as well go for it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right, we've got to go there, pretty much. You can't feel the wind here either, but the wind will still be up.
You know.
My worst ball's going to be in the middle of the green, Gaz. That's how I'm feeling.
Shot.
That's a good solid flight, that, isn't it?
Don't matter how good that one is though, does it?
Well, that's left, that's probably just left side of the green. That'll be a nice 20-yard chip.
I think it's this one that could count.
That's the counter. I'm going to aim further right now. Because it feels easy to launch this PXG driver.
Shot.
That is
That's the tiger
perfect.
line.
Pressure is on.
I'm going to admit, what I like about it is the looks.
I mean, if you look at the ball strike on that face, you couldn't really tell from the ball flight how low I hit that on the face. And that, for me, is really, really nice to know.
I just think from that angle, looking down at that,
It does look good.
it's such a nice looking club, isn't it, that finish?
Yeah. And this might bring a lot of people into the market to buy PXG drivers that maybe have not thought about it before. But how do you feel if you spent 599 quid on this earlier in the year? Would you be annoyed? Like you said, Gaz, they can do an over-the-phone fitting as well, can't they? So if you're not too sure what you want,
Yeah.
give them a ring, tell them your ball flight, tell them what objectives you want to hit.
Because it could be somebody that's not played golf a long time and, you know,
Yeah.
needs someone to help them make a calculated decision. You've got
Pressure's
that-
on.
It's not very often you can contact a brand as a customer, is it?
No.
But you can with PXG.
That's safe. It's not what you want, but it's safe.
Well, if that's got to be the worst. I can't really get any worse than that.
I can't wait to replay this in black and white in a second.
There's no point in hitting this. Watch this beyond green now. Swing it smooth. That's
Nice.
better.
That was gorgeous.
That was a smoother swing.
Gorgeous. Is that shaft a lot lighter than what you're used to? I've ordered it in a 60 gram.
It is, and it felt a lot nicer on that second swing. I didn't try
Yeah.
and hit it too hard.
Yeah, rhythm looked a lot better. I'm a huge fan of it though. Like I really like the header, like how the weight's distributed and how forgiving it is. And I'm a huge fan of the PXG grips as well.
They
These
are
for me
good.
are almost the best grips in golf. Are they made by Lampkin? They are.
Yeah.
Lampkin.
Well, if you look at shaft options, they're not even skimping on shafts, are they? These are the best shafts on the market.
Yeah.
You know.
So guys, as you can probably tell, this is quite a casual test of this driver. Two friends out here battling it out with the worst ball. If you'd like to see a proper in-depth test with studio numbers and everything else, make sure you just let me know in the comments below. If there's enough people wanting to see that for this driver, then I will do that this week for you. Well, I can see one, Gaz. There.
There's nothing casual about these matches.
I can see one,
With me and you.
and I can see my other one.
You're getting beat.
Yeah, all right, mate, don't walk into that bunker. Right, this is Gaz's worst shot. Not bad for distance, it's actually flag high, but it was just a little bit toey and left. Our other two are just up past flag high up in the rough, and mine is down there, so I'll let you assess which one you think my worst one is, but this is yours.
I just don't know what to hit. I don't know how far we've got. What is it, roughly about 100?
Yeah, maybe a bit less.
My battery's gone in my laser, guys.
You're joking.
I think you're right. It's about 85.
You're very reliant on your rangefinder, aren't you?
I am. Oh, be long enough, please.
Yeah, front edge. So these were our two best shots, just short of the green, or just left of the green, should I say. My other one's down near that bunker. Which one would you like me to play? Which one do you think's my worst one? Shows how much we've lost actually with that bottomy
I'm going to go for this one.
Right.
Distance.
sound. I think it's actually that one, but I ain't mine close to the flag, mate.
Oh, is that my other
That's
one?
your best one as well. Your best one's worse than my worst one.
All right, all right.
Let me just get this rangefinder on it. Always like to know what I've got. Right, I've just got 47. Try and get it to land pretty sharpish.
Stop. Bite.
I love throwing birdies at guys, I love it. And you see guys, I really enjoy this for a driver test, and there may be some people out there saying, what's this got to do with a driver test? But I think playing worst ball off the tee actually shows up a driver's flaws a lot more than just trying to kind of serenade it with big drives where it doesn't really mean anything, because often golf does mean something, especially when you're playing against someone like that.
I'll tell you what, these aprons are so well cut. I thought this was a green.
Are you putting that?
I thought it was a green. I thought I'd only missed green by about a metre. Got to get this stiff, haven't I? Roll out, please.
Yeah, that's a good
I'll
shot.
tell you what. I'll
You
take
know,
that.
so often when I say, are you putting it, and you do put well, don't you, from there?
Not bad. I've always shied away from chipping, although I've got a bit better at chipping.
My other drive's just down there, just shy of the bunker. That would have been an uphill chip.
I'll pick you up.
Thanks, mate. I'll give you that. It's a Callaway before you ask.
No worries.
This is a huge putt.
I don't like when you take flags out and you start lining them up.
It's downhill. I'm not going to really race at it. I would have liked this to release down a bit more, but
Yeah, be careful down there.
I think any time you have a birdie putt when you played worst ball off the tee is a positive.
Steady. No! I had a birdie putt, it was just 40 yards.
Right guys, one up with one to play. Can we hit some good drives down the next hole using this 199 PXG Black Friday driver? Hopefully. So guys, Gaz has just raised a great question. If you were going to buy a driver for sub £200, what driver would you buy, and do you really know of any? Because there's not many that do kind of spring to mind unless you think of the lesser known brands. And to say you're going to get a PXG driver, which isn't a budget PXG driver, kind of speaks volumes as to how good value this thing potentially is, especially when you can order it in your specs.
Oh,
That's one down there, Gary.
I hope that's not the worst. We could be in trouble.
I do feel like I can just aim and hit a nice little cut. And that's two down there, Gary.
I think they're on a 2p.
There you go, my friend. I'm really enjoying this.
I've just got to swing this smooth.
Does it look narrow down there now?
I'm closing my eyes so I can't tell.
Nice. Just cutting down the right. Be in the rough, but not in trouble.
I hope that's the worst.
I think it might be the best.
I'm going to aim left to get that same shape.
Nice.
That's better.
Yeah, I reckon that's going to be your best one. How do you feel like they've done for distance for you? We're into the wind now. You can probably just hear the wind a bit more, but... So we have my worst one here, Gaz's best one there, my best one there, and your worst one just down the right hand side in the rough. Wet, but some pretty good shots there. I'm really pleased with mine. The dispersion to mine, both front to back and left to right, I'm taking that all day into the wind where, let's face it, the elements are changing a bit.
Definitely got to loft your drivers up, ain't you? It's all carry at minute. There's
Pressure
no
on, mate,
roll.
for you. Never mind loft on drivers. Pressure on.
What distance have we got? Come on, give us a
Dunno,
distance.
no. About 110. Use this if you want. It's about 110, maybe 100.
If I just get a distance from here at least. Oh, that's a nice clear laser, 84.
Is that it? Oh, dear.
Millsy.
Right, I've got about 90 yards left then. Just a nice little sawn off wedge, middle of a green. I think another par should be enough to see him out. Be the club. He's really
Stop
not going to be
it.
happy with that one. Need to start watching divots instead of balls. Oh, I've got it. Now I must admit, guys, it does speak volumes for this driver for me that I can stand there and just hit them and not really have any real bad shots. The worst shot I probably hit was the first one I hit with it on the second hole here at Woolley Park Golf Club. That was still in the fairway, still only had not too far in. And that's just another birdie opportunity, guys.
Oh.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good on this one.
£100 we're playing for, weren't we?
If I can get the line, I think this is on my distances. It's got the line. That could be the money shot, James. Oh!
Good shot. Needs it.
I need it. There's bragging rights.
What was that?
You're actually closer.
Am I? I mean, I didn't think that back there, but you were too busy celebrating.
I thought that was stiff, mate.
That's some ball control in winter golf. Right, mate, this or unfortunately, that might be it for you. Big putt. I mean, it's still two good efforts, so we played worst ball off the tee. Oh.
Take my time here.
Oh dear. I didn't know you'd studied aim point.
Well, I'm just getting a little feel. Couldn't afford full course.
We left it
Oh
short.
no, what the hell?
At the end of the course, we talk about pace control. Good fall. So guys, quite a different test of a driver, but like I said, for $199, is this the best deal in golf at the moment? Guys, thank you so much for your time, mates. It's always nice to know that you can be there and back us up with a bit of confidence, guys. Thanks for watching. Smash that subscribe button. If you want with a chance of winning that driver, you have to be a subscriber. Throw a like on this video, comment below PXG, and apart from that, I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Goodbye. Winner!